Hello, my name is James Harland. I'm a professor in computer science in the School of Science. I guess I've used a number of tools over the years, but principally the main thing I use to write papers is LaTeX and hence the BibTeX format. So for me, one of the important things to do with anything to do with references is to be able to produce them in the format I want, which is BibTeX. Now, the world doesn't always conform to the way you want it to be, unfortunately. So from my perspective, when I've worked in groups or I've found people have passed on other references, there's a need for finding something that will usefully either take references from other formats than BibTeX or find native ways of getting them that aren't necessarily in the right format. So for me, Mendeley has been the best way to fill that gap, if you like, about people sending me references or working in groups where some tool other than BibTeX is being used, and then be able to easily convert from whatever format it's in into BibTeX. So for me, Mendeley has been an easy to use online tool that's been really much tailor-made for me to fill that particular gap. So if someone sends me a Word document with a pile of references in it, I've been able to import that into Mendeley and be able to export the format I want them in without too many problems. So I don't use Mendeley as the actual database of references, which I guess is a more standard use. Just been a very useful way to take whatever I need to and convert it into BibTeX and then convert for my own purposes. Sometimes that can also involve exchange. There's a few computer science nuts like me who just love LaTeX and BibTeX and hate anything else. So in that sense, they say, have you got a bib file? Can you do this for me? Well, pull out Mendeley, I'm able to convert whatever I need to, extract it from whatever format, and then produce in the BibTeX one. So it's really been useful from that perspective. I found it easy to use. I have used EndNote, and I have done similar things with EndNote, and like with all such tools, there's all kinds of different ways you can do things with different tools. But for me, Mendeley just seemed to be easy and natural and simple enough to use. So it's the kind of thing that if an HDR student or some other researcher said, is there a particular tool to use, which one would you choose? I tend to say Mendeley because, well, it worked for me. And what more could I say? It worked easily for me. If it works easily for me, I'm sure it'll work easily for anybody else as well.